Hey, it's your boy, Jacob here, and what I want to talk today about is how I made it from zero, essentially, to $34,000 in 1 month with particularly fiction publishing. Now, am I going to share with you a particular trick or a secret technique that got me to what I made in June? No, because what I'm going to tell you on how I did it was that it really came down to having the right mentors in place, along with surrounding myself with the right people. So let me explain. Now, I know a lot of you have been asking me in private and on YouTube, what really went down last year? Why did I split from the circle of publishers that you might find on YouTube and elsewhere? Now, I'm just going to keep it short and sweet. Basically, I decided to work with Bobby Kim, for fiction publishing, and essentially hire him on to replace the coach that I had at the time. Um, Now, why did I do that? Why did I decide to work with at the time, he was 21. Um, when I went to his channel, I was intrigued because I knew he was someone that was making, I think at the time, 70,000 a month. And when I went on his channel, first thing I saw on the videos was this nerdy Asian kid, this young nerdy Asian kid that was just like blowing me away with like knowledge on publishing, like stuff that was far beyond what I knew. And at that time, I was making like between 20 to 25,000 with nonfiction in that little time span during Q4. So, most people when they see someone that's a little bit off-putting, because he's not some sweet talking, suave, smooth playboy guy. He is this Asian nerd just scrapping it out, grinding it out with like this really nerdy Amazon knowledge. And I was like, great, that's exactly who I want as a coach. You want that nerd to be your coach for something like online business, online, something as technical as like getting your metrics right and everything systematized correctly for your Amazon business. You want to hire the Asian nerd, okay? You want that kind of guy. So, I decided to work with him. I knew things would kick off real well as I could have resonated with him. I used to be a child prodigy myself, so I get the whole nerdy prodigy angle thing. Like I get it. So ended up actually being business partners with him. I decided to travel 7,000 miles to live with him, and obviously I think things worked out okay. So he was the first person that I really went to replace my circle at the time for publishing and for business in general. Second, I decided that it's really good to surround myself with like-minded people, and I ended up getting closer to Cassie. I think we all know who Cassie KM is on the world of publishing and where he stands. He has a lot to contribute. He works with many of his own students. He has his own companies that are just additional flows with publishing, and he's a great example of how to turn something like just like publishing into a real 7-figure enterprise. Because guys, there's more flows to publishing than just publishing or even just coaching and courses. There's just so much stuff you can do with publishing overall. He decided to come up with his own companies. I don't think I'm at liberty to like share them all freely on video, but he's got his hands in quite a few things and in a lot of endeavors that has scaled him to 7 figures online. Okay, so I was decided, hey, I want to be just more than some little publisher making 10,000 a month. 10,000 a month is good for replacing my job income, and it was good for me being financially independent in terms of being able to support myself without traditional employment. But at the same time, especially living here in California, 10,000 a month, everyone makes 10,000 a month, so it's really nothing special. So I knew that I wanted to work with someone like him who could guide me on creating additional revenue streams, on how to approach tactfully difficult situations, how to approach conflict appropriately. I'm someone that gets angry relatively easily, and I pop off. I go gangsta on things when they go wrong sometimes. Even with my close associates, I butt heads with people that I work with all the time, or at least I have a difference of opinion. And sometimes I can get a little heated, but it's good to have someone that can act like a mentor in the way of being able to help me be more tactful in times of conflict. Okay, so even beyond that, along with, I would just say, guys, if you're going to be running with a lame, you're going to develop a limp. Okay, so I just said I wouldn't talk too much smack, so I won't. But look how the other guys are doing. Just look at people who stay within publishing, and they just do publishing online. You can't really sustain yourself online with just publishing, and even with just one or two courses. That's just not diverse enough. Okay, so many things can go wrong. I'll tell you up front, since I do publishing and I do courses, right? So I have clout in what I'm talking about. Publishing can get boring. Publishing can be very volatile with the seasonal changes, with competitors entering your keywords, with your account possibly getting banned. That'll change your life pretty quick online. And with courses, yeah, you can make a lot of money with courses, and they're great for high margin sales. But courses only have such a lifespan for longevity, unless you're a freak like Mark Dawson or someone that's really made a killer launch with a course. But that doesn't happen too often, and everyone at some point has a course that ends up dying down. Okay, so there's limited longevity with online courses. So did I want to stay with a circle that just did publishing and maybe just did courses? That's kind of cool when you're starting out and you're quitting your job. That's great. That's enough to quit your job. But if you want to be financially secure, if you want to be able to lose your Amazon account and not stress over it too much, if you can just sustain yourself with 5 or 10,000 a month passively with other revenue streams, wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be better? And so you keep evolving your circle and hang with the right people. Okay, so I'm not saying that other people who just stay in publishing are bad, or that it's something that you should excommunicate these people. By no means, but I'm just saying, for yourself, you gotta watch out for yourself and do what's right for you and your family, and just keep rolling the ball. You can't just be doing publishing, So. Even if people talk about you have to be more than a publisher. You can be a business owner by using publishing and having back-end sales and affiliate marketing. Yes, absolutely. You should have back-end sales integrated with your funnel, with your overall online infrastructure. But at the end of the day, you're still using publishing as a means to make those sales, right? Even if you're doing the whole email marketing bit, I get that. But at the end of the day, that's still publishing. So, let's get into some real estate, guys. Let's buy some condos. Let's buy some houses. Let's get rich. So I'm going to be continually educating myself on other income streams. I'm already working on ATMs. I'm pretty book smart about that. Now it's just a matter of scaling that to something really meaningful. I will be doing real estate. Now, I am buying a house and I am living in that house, so it's still obvious it's a liability if I'm not making money from it, but it's at least something for me to park my cash safely into, and it's in an area of California that's going to keep appreciating. I'll just tell you, it's in Elk Grove. Elk Grove is still developing commercially, and prices still keep going up. I don't really care what people have to say about a recession, especially somewhere like there where it's California, and California in a good spot, it'll hold well. It'll do well. Okay, so I'm not worried about that. Anyway, all I wanted to share, you guys, is when it comes to just hanging around the right people, I don't necessarily look for just skills. I look for attitude. I look for like-minded people because, you can always train skills later and develop skills as a person, but, attitude is something that comes relatively innately, and you're either born with it, you're predisposed towards a certain attitude, or you've already taken the time and effort to develop a good attitude. So if you're someone that wants to just, relatively stagnate, you're happy with your 10K a month, and you want to buy a Range Rover and, squander your money, well, I'm not gonna roll with you. All right, but if you're someone who you want to work fucking hard, you want to like put in the work. I've worked with people that have been homeless, man, and they've made it work with publishing, like literally homeless, but they were willing to work hard, make their own books, spend 10 hours a day getting it all right, getting it done, and it's made successes. Okay, so if you're someone that wants to continually be dynamic, if you want to increase your revenue, if you believe that you need more than one or two or even three revenue streams to be financially secure, and you want to keep growing your empire, I want to be your friend. I want to work with you. I want to work with you. Now, notice, I'm not saying that I want to be your coach. I don't want to be hired on to, be your friend. I want to work with you as business partners, okay? Because that's how coaching is for me. Okay, I don't look at you as like clients that I can make a quick, buck off of. Because, hey, I'm already doing okay with publishing. I'm doing okay with other stuff. I don't really need your money. But, I respect my time, and time is a limited asset. So I do believe that time should be compensated for. So, roll with me if you want to keep developing your passive income. Roll with me if you want to develop your business streams. And, we're both into publishing. If you're watching this channel, it's very likely that you're a publisher. And I know, we both know Amazon's very volatile and that we need more revenue streams. So let's team up, let's collaborate together, and we'll work on some other stuff next year, guys. Let's do some real estate. Let's do some other stuff beyond publishing and see where it goes. So I'm going to leave you a link below. I know I keep mentioning it, but Elite Business Dynamics is coming up in about 16 days, okay? So check it out. There's still a couple seats left from September 15th, 16th, 17th. Now we're talking about more than just like very little of the seminars is publishing, guys. I think I'm the only one that has one presentation strictly publishing, and beyond that, we're talking about other things, guys. So we have a real blueprint towards reaching online success. Now, it's not like some MLM, affiliate sales pyramid scheme kind of thing. You have an open map of what you need to do. You just need to execute it. Start with publishing and segue into some other projects and other systems, and you'll get there. It's something that I'm following myself, and I'm getting it, guys. I'm getting it. So, just keep working hard. If you're someone that wants to learn more about financial freedom beyond publishing, check out Elite Business Dynamics in the link below. Otherwise, check out, if you want to work with me more intensely for publishing to start out, check out Elite Publishing Dynamics, and I'll leave you a link below for that. So otherwise, guys, I've got some more work to do for Elite Business Dynamics, and I will see you on the next video. Take care.